They never told you what it would really feel like. They spoke about glory, about victory, about the moment your name would echo through the halls. They painted pictures of bright lights and applause, of people lining the streets to see you. But they forgot to mention the weight. The crown was never made of gold alone. It was forged with sleepless nights, with impossible decisions, with the kind of pain that doesn't show on the surface. When they placed it on your head, it wasn't just a symbol of triumph. It was a reminder that every step from here would cost you more than you ever imagined. You learned quickly that leadership was not about comfort. It was about walking into storms you could have avoided, about carrying burdens you could have left behind, about standing when it would have been easier to fall. There were days when the crown felt too heavy, when the weight pressed so hard you could feel it in your bones. Days when every word you spoke was questioned, every choice picked apart, every failure magnified. But you wore it anyway, because the crown wasn't about you. It was about the people who looked to you when the sky turned black. It was about the promises you made in quiet moments when no one was watching. It was about the ones who couldn't carry the weight themselves and needed someone who would. The truth is, the crown will test you in ways you didn't know were possible. It will demand that you stand tall when your knees are trembling. It will force you to make decisions that will leave scars on your soul. It will show you exactly who you are and exactly who you are not. There were nights you lay awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering if you were strong enough to keep going. The crown would rest on the table beside you, its shadow stretching across the room like a silent challenge. And every morning you would pick it up again, even when your hands were shaking. Because that's what it means to lead, not perfection, not unbreakable strength, just the choice, over and over again, to keep showing up, to keep carrying the weight, to keep wearing the crown no matter how heavy it becomes. You started to understand that the crown didn't get lighter with time. In fact, it often grew heavier. Every decision added a little more to its weight. Every loss, every sacrifice, every moment you wished you could turn the clock back but couldn't, they all became part of it. And still you wore it. There were moments when people cheered for you, when the sunlight hit just right, and for a heartbeat you felt the warmth of what it all meant. But there were also moments when the silence was deafening, when the faces you expected to see beside you were gone, when it felt like the whole world had turned its back on you. The crown is heavy, and yet that's the point. If it were light, if it didn't demand everything from you, then it would mean nothing. The value is in the weight, in the sacrifice, in the fact that you carry it when others cannot. One day, years from now, you may set it down. Someone else will take your place, and they will smile at first, thinking of the honor, feeling the rush. They won't notice the weight right away, but you'll know. You'll watch them take their first steps, and you'll recognize the shift in their shoulders. And maybe you'll wish you could tell them everything you've learned. But the truth is, they have to learn it themselves, just like you did. They have to feel the heaviness, to wrestle with it, to be tested by it. Because wearing the crown is not just about the title or the seat you hold. It's about the person you become under the pressure. And so, until that day comes, you keep going. You face the storms. You make the hard calls. You stand in the fire when everyone else steps back. You do it knowing that some will never understand, that some will doubt you, that some will try to take it from you. You do it anyway, because the crown is heavy, but it is yours.